Welcome back to Eclipsed Hearts, everyone. We're off giggling just as usual. It is all wonderful to see all of you. Thank you for coming back to episode 2. We have another hopefully great show for you tonight. It actually will be good. Lots of drama, lots of love, lots of happiness, lots of sadness. You know, all the things that you've gotten used to on this channel. With that, we're going to get straight into it, because you are all in a very intense situation. Oh, wait, one thing before we get right into it. Please join our Discord so that you can get all the updates here at Magitek RPG, discord.gg/MagiRPG. And we also have the command Eclipse Tips if you want to donate to the stream. All of our art is paid for by the donations. It would help a lot. Momo has now added to the total today. We'll see if we actually get to see some of the art today.
There's more!
Probably. She did 4 more pieces this week. She's a crazy person. So please donate, and all of the tips have some effect in the game if you would like to. But we are going to go into the very intense situation that was happening. And let me find the appropriate music for it. Yeah, I guess this will work, right? Yeah. Last time, you all raced to the heart, or 2 of you raced to the heart, and saw your rivals there waiting for you. Oh, I need to get the right background. Was it... Here we go. Yes. Almost there. Yeah, there we go. And Andromeda said, I believe this is mine, Desi. Desi, do you have a retort with your friends battling the Blighted behind you?
Not this time. And I'm gonna see if I can freeze time on them.
Wow, okay.
I want to stop them from doing what they're doing.
Oh, okay.
Just right into it.
Yep.
All right. I think...
Desi doesn't fuck around, and neither do I.
I think this is going to be... definitely desperate.
Okay.
And this is going to be... I don't want to say no effect, though. Almost no effect. I'm going to say limited effect. Stopping time is hard. So yeah, I'm going to say desperate and limited. Do you want to go for it?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
What kind of roll is it? Is it defy? Is it...
What do you think it should be?
I mean, I'm kind of defying the laws of physics here a little bit.
I think that works fine.
Okay. I'm gonna use one of my extra die, because I have 2.
Okay.
I didn't use any last session.
Yes.
So now I have 2 die to roll.
Good luck.
6 and a 2.
Okay. As they're in this conversation, just as your, I guess you would call her former friend, Andromeda, is launching into this kind of diatribe, you stop time for everyone but you. You know it's only going to last for a few seconds, as bending reality in this way is not something that is normally done. So you have just a few moments to act before they come back and your friends and you are all reanimated again. What do you do with your moment of time?
I know where the gem heart is, right? Like, I know where to go for.
You can see it. It's right behind them.
I'm going for it. I'm just gonna move around them or through them, really. Because I'm not bound by time. I can
and just slice that puppy open.
Yep.
Bad choice
Straight
of
up.
words. I'm not killing the dog, people.
That's good.
I was like, damn. I'm not even here. I'm like over there. back in the
It was a
old
poor
site.
choice
Not
of
that
words.
puppy.
I'm not
that puppy.
I'm not killing the
Different puppy.
dog. I'm not killing the dog.
It's not
Nobody's
happening
killing
here.
the dog.
If
It's not
you
happening.
do, I will make the FNAF seal noise directly into the mic, so it's ASMR for everyone.
No!
If I do kill the dog, you have permission to Wilhelm scream at me
Killing
every
you.
time we start the stream.
Sorry, did I say that live?
No.
All right, you
I'm going
go
right
and
for it.
you cut the heart open.
Yeah. I'm not messing
And-
around. I want to get this done.
And you grab it. It's in your hands. They're about to come back to life. What are you doing?
I want to get as far away from them as I can with the time that I have.
Back towards your
'Cause,
friends or any direction?
Okay, question before I commit to
Mhm.
that course of action.
Mm-hmm.
When we have the heart, we have to, like, absorb it together.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to bring it back to them,
Mm-hmm.
right? I can't just initiate and then make
Correct.
sure that they get their part.
You
Okay,
all
yeah.
have to do your ritual together.
I will... How much stress am I out?
Oh god, what a question.
We can't be here yet. Whatever I have to do, whatever I have to make happen in order to get as far away from them as I can with the seconds that I have left, whatever I have to bend or break in order to do that, I will do it.
You're just running and hiding, or just running pure speed?
I'm going back for my friends, so however fast I can move in that time, which probably to them seems like I'm blinking around.
Yeah, you're
Or, like,
moving
I
supersonic. Yeah.
I want to get... yeah, everybody take a shot every time I say whatever it takes.
I'm gonna say this is flow to me.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
gonna say that this is
I have no points in flow.
again desperate, but this is gonna be great effect because of the situation that you have set up.
Since I have no points in that, if I use my other die, do I get a die?
Yes, you would get one.
Okay. Doesn't even it out to 0. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna do that. And now that's both of my die. That is... What is that? That is a... What is that? That's a 4? It's a 4. It's a 4. It's a weird font. I wasn't sure
Don't
if
you
it
love
was...
when your dice have a font and you don't know?
And you're like, well,
Yeah, I was
can't
like-
read this.
They're the cyberpunk dice, so they're all fucky looking. It's a 4 though, for sure.
Okay, I'm thinking.
Not my Imagine Dragons era.
Did she ever leave?
No. Oh my god, y'all.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking of, I was talking to someone else today.
I
and
feel like it's so sad for how epic I am right now.
We've been doing nothing but the radioactive breathing all day. So I'm thinking about that now. You rolled a 4, you should have a radioactive breath.
I'm...
Is this better?
Yeah, that's better. Let's fucking go.
I am starting a new clock.
No!
Oh!
I hate when a new clock is started.
No, I love it. I love it.
How many clocks we got?
Gimme.
Is this the first?
Now it's starting to feel like Blades. Let's fucking go.
I'm scared! I wanna go home.
The
New clock
clock
confirmed,
is
chat.
you are under investigation, and I'm not going to tell you why, but something has happened here that is going to lead to you potentially being under investigation by the ASA. And I'm ticking this clock,
Desi
this 6-tick
specifically,
clock.
or all of us?
Desi specifically,
Oh shit!
and I'm ticking it 3 times.
I've done it already.
You zoom away. As you zoom past them, you start to see them reanimate. And you see Andromeda grab for you as you are running away and just barely out of her grasp. And you get back to your friends. Who was that went with you to the heart? Someone else had, but I can't remember who it was.
I think Celes went after me.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, so Prismara, you see Eon just run past you like in a blur, and you see her carrying the heart. And you get back to your other two friends, and they are there still scrapping with the Blighted. What do you say to them? You all see that Eon is holding the heart.
I have the heart. Let's get the fuck out of here. Like now. Like 2 seconds ago, actually.
Okay.
What
Going
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna ask what happened.
before the other group catches up with us.
Yeah.
Okay.
How are you all getting away? And also, how are you getting away from this Blighted that is on the ground? How are you dealing with it? Or are you just leaving it and just getting out of here?
Oh, can I do a little? I think I can
Was there more blighted? Because I know I took out the big tree.
No, it was down, but you hadn't actually killed it.
It wasn't dead. You knocked it down.
Can we wrap it up? Can we tie it up?
You could certainly try.
Okay. Not to reuse my other trick, but you know, I only got so much.
Your imagination is the limit.
I know.
I was gonna say, actually, how many transcendent points did what I just did use? 2 or 1?
Oh, that's a great point.
Like, I need to know if I'm at 2 or 3 right now.
That was 2. One for stopping time and one's for zipping away.
Okay, I only have 1 point left before I transform back.
Mm-hmm.
Then Eon should start running. But
Yeah, I'm gonna boogie. Or start boogieing.
I think I can take the tooling around my waist, and of course it's like a little, you know, it's like when a magician has that endless handkerchief that like never, the never-ending one. So I'm gonna
yes.
use that. Yes.
And
I'm
just
gonna
wrap
start-
this thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna wrap this thing so we can run.
Okay.
I don't need it chasing after us.
This is going... let's see. What stat would you think that this is? Or what attribute? You tell me.
I don't think it's. I think it's flow.
Okay. For flow, I think that makes sense. I will say this is going to be desperate, but this is going to be great effect because you have this thing on the ground already, and Watchdog is kind of helping you keep it down.
Perfect. That would be great.
I'm on it, like actively on it.
Hold,
I don't know.
Yeah, hold it
I don't know
down.
who.
I'll wrap it up. There we go.
I don't
we
know.
can
I don't know
run.
who. I don't think many people saw, but like I think Watchdog 100% like charged at it, grabbed it by the knees, and did one of those really cool WWE slams.
Oh hell yeah! That's hot
Let's
girl
fucking
shit.
go.
Yeah, she big and strong.
Okay.
Okay, I roll.
Good luck.
I roll a 5, baby.
Nice.
You manage to tie it. It tries to leap up after you, frustrated. And as you finish tying it, you get it secure. And you start to run away, but you get tripped up and fall down. Your friend's running ahead of you, and you can see and hear from further in the forest, they got the heart after them.
I don't give a children. I don't care
And
if
you
they
are
catch
a little
up to me.
you are a little bit behind them, behind the rest
That's
of your
okay.
friends as they start taking off.
I would like to see my little sister try.
Yeah?
No, no, I was joking. That was all bravado. I will get up and I will very quickly run after her.
I am starting another new clock.
No!
The system's great. I'm going to put this on your sheet, Evangeline. This is going to be a tug of war clock. One of my
Clock.
favorite ones. Do you get away or get caught? And we're putting it at 6 right now.
Out of what? Oh wait, it's a tug of war.
6 out of 12. So your
Okay.
friends are further ahead of you. They are getting out of sight, but your rivals see you and are pursuing you.
Fuck.
What do you do?
I should go in a different direction.
It's up to you.
Different direction. I'll divert.
And you're just gonna try to hide. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Tracy.
If one of you could see if she tripped, you want to help her, you could do that too. It's up to you all. Or if you feel like taking more stress, Momo, you could resist that consequence.
No, I'm taking no stress.
Okay.
I'll just deal with my consequences.
We're gonna eat a heart though, so that would like release stress.
Mm-hmm. In theory.
Yeah, but we all gotta be together to consume, you know?
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Tracy, what would Prismara do?
I would eventually notice that we're missing somebody.
Oh yeah, you would notice very quickly.
And I think I would turn around to try to help Symphony catch up. So I think I would just... if I see her trying to make a diversion from, you know, our rivals catching up, maybe I would assist with that. Maybe, again, like, we're in, like, I imagine we're in a foresty area, so maybe just knocking some trees down. Sorry, trees. Knocking some trees down to try to, like, block the path a bit. How
would you knock the trees down?
I would probably use some of my powers. So I would take...
Just blast a few trees with energy?
Yeah,
or with stars?
Take my stars and just start knocking trees. And I feel kind of bad, actually, doing this. I don't want to cut down trees, but, you know...
you don't want to get caught either.
Yeah, we gotta get out of here, so...
Alright, what would you say that is, Prismara, ability-wise? What are you doing?
Let's see. Flow? Maybe?
I could say if you could... I would say conceal would work because you're trying to cover Symphony's getaway. I would say you could make it defy also, but I would have it be less effective if you were doing it that way.
Okay, less effective, but I get more dice, or...
So I'd say if you're going to use conceal or flow, then I would have it be standard effect. If you do defy, it would be limited effect.
Let's do conceal.
Okay. Pushing yourself? Do you have any bonus die left?
I could push myself.
Up to you. Or does anyone have any links with you? I actually don't know. Desperate.
Desperate, you said? Okay. Okay. Transcendent. All right. What?
What did you roll?
Did I really roll a 1?
Bro, not a fucking 1. Oh my god.
My gosh.
It really do.
Well, that's
So much-
wonderful.
Hey.
Oof. Okay. Well, this is outstanding. You blasted some trees, and one of them falls back on top of you. Please take level 3 harm pinned to the ground under a tree.
Ow!
But I haven't done anything yet.
Would you like to
but-
resist that?
Yeah, I might. I think I'm gonna resist it.
Do your resistance roll. And I believe is it stars, which is physical harm? Oh, I don't have my book in front of me. Where's my book? Hold on, I need to grab my book. Oh no, I can just do this digitally.
natural, but it doesn't matter. I rolled a 5.
Okay, so you only take 1 stress. As the tree is falling at you, you realize you have made a horrible mistake, and you roll out of the way so that you don't get pinned, but it still collides with you. Please take level 2 harm, dislocated shoulder.
Dislocated shoulder. Okay.
And you will need to pop that in at some point. Unfortunately, Symphony, you are still in pursuit and you need to hide. The cover that your teammate was trying to give you did not work. How do you want to get out of this?
Fuck me. Well, is Prismara in trouble now?
She is able to get away. She's not pinned under the tree, but she is hurt. She can still get away.
Like, what's the distance here? Like, how far away are they?
I would say it's not so much about distance, but I will say if you just try to, like, stroll away, they will see you. You'll need to do something in order to get away. Either you will need to, like, duck into some bushes, duck behind a tree, try to figure out how to go invisible.
Can I try making a thing happen? Because I haven't done anything yet.
Yeah, you can. What would you like to do? Anyone can do anything.
Okay. So, tree shit happened. Could I pick the tree up and throw it at them?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Because they're regular people, so...
Oh no, I should clarify, because we don't have ascended art for them. They are ascended right now.
They have ascended. Okay, I didn't hear that they
No, yeah, they are ascended, even though their art looks like they're normal people.
I'm happy because I was a little bit worried about throwing a tree at regular degulars, but if they're ascended, I'm gonna throw. I'm okay. Yeah, I'll throw an even bigger tree.
So, I'm gonna say again desperate, and I'm gonna say limited because this is very difficult to throw a tree, but absolutely you can do that. What stat do you think you would use for this?
Can I argue defy or analyze? Because I'm using... Okay, analyze would be I'm using something that has already failed, but I have noticed that it is there. So I'm kind of like adapting.
I think analyze is a tough sell for me, but I think defy makes sense.
Defy, and I was like, defy is defy. I just wanted to see
which one. Defying them.
Yeah. Just like which one are you gonna go for? No, this doesn't count. I don't think How Dare You works for this.
No, she hurt herself, unfortunately.
I was like, yeah, she hurt herself. Yeah. I was like, I can't be like, how dare you? To the tree. 5.
Okay. Thinking. Yeah, you literally just grab the tree, wrap your arms around the trunk, pull it out of the ground, and throw it to try to give cover for your all escape. And it works. They scatter. They all just scatter and hit the deck as the tree goes by them. But that took a lot out of you. Please add another level 1 harm, tired.
Oh, she tired.
Okay. It will have to go to like level 2 now because I'm
if you have 2 level 1s already and add another level 1, then it becomes level 2. So you can actually take level 2 harm exhausted instead.
Yeah.
But Symphony, if you would like to hide or retreat otherwise, this would be great effect on this roll now that you have been set up by by Watchdog's moves.
Okay, I think I can hide. Can I, like, do a little a little twill? You know.
Yeah, what was that again? You want to say it again?
A little wee.
All the way home?
A little... Sorry. I I want to do a little float up. You know, it's gonna be much more elegant than I just said.
You want to float into the trees above.
Yeah, and I'm gonna hide up in the trees.
Okay. Oh, we just got a tip from someone that I cannot read because it's too small for me.
Radical. 1 die for Freya and 1 for whoever needs it.
Thank you.
Yay!
Thanks, Rad.
Thanks, Radical. All right, so this is going to be desperate and great effect. Flow makes the most sense to me, unless you would like to argue for something else.
One thing about me, I'm gonna use only the flow skill.
Okay, play to your strengths.
Yeah. Okay. It's risky or desperate.
Desperate.
I can't. Desperate, but it's great.
You all are getting great experience from this mission.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, make sure you all are checking off your transcendent actions, because I believe we're getting close to the end for a few people.
This will be my 3rd one.
Yeah.
I have a 4.
Yeah. You float up, and you're just in your haste. You get to on the top of a tree, and you are just like gripping a branch. You are well hidden among a bunch of branches, but this branch, it is not the most stable, and you're going to have to be real careful about how you get down from there eventually. But you are well hidden up top. But this thing is shaky. It was not strong enough to support the weight of someone, but you just getting out of there, you find the first one that's hidden well, and they cannot see you, but you are out of sight. All of this cover gives a chance for everyone to run away and scatter. And I believe the intensity for the moment is over. As you have all hidden from your rivals and the Blighted is down below. From all of your different hidey holes, you hear your rivals debating for a few minutes about what to do, how much energy they want to spend fighting you. Andromeda looks the most upset out of all of them. She's like pointing and gesturing wildly and shouting a few times. You can't really hear what they're saying clearly, but eventually she stomps off, and they leave it to Orion to put the poor Blighted out of its misery as he stabs it through the head after being tied up. And after... Oh, thank you, Doozer.
Hey, thank you.
Really appreciate it.
Everybody's gotta die.
Yay.
Thank you, Doozer.
Thank you, Doozer.
I'll make a note.
You hear them just whispering to each other, and then they walk back towards the city.
Oh my gosh. That was intense.
Eventually, you all get out of your hidey holes. The miasma in the air starts to clear gradually, and you meet up with each other in pretty rough shape.
Yeah.
Well,
Are we still in wait, we dropped transcendent form?
You're still in Transcendent if you want to be. You could drop it if you want to be. It's up to you.
I'd like to stay in it only because I want my last action to be to flow down
Okay.
from this tree.
Yeah, I'm not going to make you roll anything for that. But yes, flying is something that you need. So mark off your last Transcendent action. And you see Symphony, as she floats down and then she hits the ground, she kind of stumbles and becomes Evangeline once more.
I'm probably doing the same thing with my last transcended action, is to fly down or whatever from wherever I was. I probably hid somewhere impossible.
What do you all say to each other upon reconvening?
Nobody's hurt, right?
Kind of looking around like a.
I'm a little rough, but I'll be okay.
Your shoulder's dislocated.
Yeah, can anybody...
Yeah, come here.
Oh gosh, okay, hold on.
Oh, baby!
I'm a.
Okay,
I'm a medical student. I'm the closest thing we got to this kind of doctor.
I'll take off. Like, my
I'm
tie
staying
or
in transcended
something.
form, by the way.
Okay.
I still have
Yeah.
like 2 like actions to do, so I'm staying in that form.
I'll take
Okay.
off my tie so you have something to like bite down on.
Just can you just count down before you do it? You know, so I can prepare myself.
Yeah, we could count down. Like, do you want like on 3, on 2, off 3? I just do it.
Ow! Ow!
Oh.
Baby girl.
You can reduce that level 2 harm, dislocated shoulder, to just be level 1 harm. My shoulder hurts like hell.
My shoulder
Level
hurts.
1, my shoulder hurts.
I'm sorry. I just don't want you. It's worse when you need to expect it, and you don't look like the type of person that would fall for an easy distraction. So talking and doing it made sense.
Yeah, thank you. Okay.
Just
I'm
put
gonna
eyes
say
on it.
He's definitely right on that one.
All of your gems you can see, especially the ones that have used your actions, and you look down, and they have almost totally lost their color from the bright hues that it usually is to a dull, slightly colored gray, and you feel totally drained, just like the colors drained from your gems. But you see in Desi's hand is this Blighted Heart, purple with veins of thorns gently pulsing in her hands, but still doesn't feel like flesh. It feels like a gemstone. Very eerie. You all have done this countless times, but you know that it is time to renew yourselves. Do you decide to consume this Blighted's heart?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Let's do this. It never gets less weird, so let's just get it over with.
Never does.
And I will. I think when we talked about this before, we decided to, like, that if we broke it, it would
Yeah.
go to all of our gems.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I literally break the heart.
All right, time to roll it. And let's see. Roll 1d to see.
Is that for all of us? Do we each roll 1d?
No, it's just one for everyone.
Who wants to do that? Or is it me? Because I said I did it.
You
I
be
can
so
I,
pressure.
I can
roll
do it
this.
also. I'm holding a die. Who wants to do
You
it?
do it, Desi.
Okay.
Yeah, you do it, Desi. You do it.
All right, I'll do
Roll 1d.
1d only.
That's a 5.
Bless.
Okay. You all clear 6 stress and 2 transcendence ticks
Ooh.
as you absorb this heart and feel the energy flow back into
6
your
stress?
gems. 6 stress. You feel like yourself again, like you can go on a little bit longer as you have absorbed the life essence from this thing again, and your gem regains its power.
6 stress removed and 2 transcendent points.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm putting it in the notes. That's why I'm asking.
Oh, TY.
After that, do you all go home?
Freya will, well, Watchdog. I'm still Watchdog. We'll look at y'all and be like, it's late. Do you need a place to stay? Or are you comfortable using late night transportation?
I'll be okay.
Celeste, do you stay in a dorm?
I do, yes.
Okay. Well, as long as you'll be okay, Freya, then we could walk Celeste back.
I live around here, so I'll be fine.
Do you want us to walk you home first, at least?
Yeah, we could.
Nah,
The 3 of us
nah,
have
nah.
to stick together anyway, so.
I'm good. I'm good. I have JJ. And JJ goes, "Roof." I have bad dog noises.
Ruff, ruff.
Honestly,
Thank
I,
you.
I wouldn't mess with you either. So I'll like fist bump with Freya.
Give you a fist bump. And just be like, so you guys can get back by yourselves just fine, right?
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Okay, dope.
Good work today.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use one of my moves to get the fuck out really fast so I don't have to take the train.
Oh my god, wait, so smart.
That's why I stayed in this form. And I was like, if you guys wanted to stay at my place, I would have de-transformed. We would have walked together.
Now, before we end this gameplay cycle, as we discussed before, during our off-stream time, but I'm gonna say it for the stream. If you all want a chance at winning, you're gonna have to use Cursed Fates. Do you want to use them? You don't have to, because there's still a way to win even if you don't use it every session, but you have to use it almost every session. What do you all want to do?
I think we should just let's get like a band-aid. We should rip it off and see how it
Yeah.
feels.
I mean,
Babies
might as
first.
well
you know?
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. I want to get it over with.
Yeah, let's get it over with.
I told y'all when we entered, I'm competitive. I want to win.
Play to win. We pay to win.
So you, for everyone in chat who don't know, if you have the book and you look at the Beneath the Rotten Sky playbook, there's these things called Cursed Fates. I will get a graphic for next time so you can see. It's super interesting. But basically, which protagonist are you going to have clear all stress and harm?
I don't need it.
I don't need it either.
I don't need it either.
Stress and harm, not just
Harm.
stress.
Yeah.
Harm though.
Oh, yeah. I guess, I mean, I got level 1 harm, so I could use
Oh,
it.
I got 2.
I have. Yeah, I was gonna say
What,
I
Freya?
have no harm and only 1 stress. So whoever has harm should probably.
Then give it to Freya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
It did get bumped up to 2, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you should use it, I think.
Yeah, you use it.
Awesome. And now a foe is given a ruinous new power. Surely that will be fine.
It's fine. We early game. We're building up XP. When we gotta
Yeah.
like level up. Like, don't worry.
It's fine. I'm sure.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Peace and love.
That's Blight Infusion,
Peace and
right?
love, right?
Yes, that is Blight Infusion.
Okay.
You all walk home. Do you have anything you talk about on your way home, or are you all in sullen silence and then get home and rest?
Celes is pretty tired, I think.
I
Okay.
think.
We'd walk you to your dorm.
Yeah.
All right, so Watchdog has made it home and is presumably once again Freya.
Yeah,
You walk-
I de-transform before I get, like if I need to like walk up to my place in my mundane form, I just wanted to not have to pay bus fare again.
Okay.
So real. Too real.
Man, I am charging people to do their their homework. I need money.
Yep.
I
Yep.
can't put this on taxes.
Oh, your cam is not working. I will fix that on the one-on-one screen. But as you are walking home with Desi, do you have anything that you say to her? It's been a very, very rough day. Actually, I'll go back to this view until I can fix that for some reason.
Okay.
But you've had a very hard day.
Yeah, I have.
Do you say
Baby
anything
has
to
had
your
bad day.
roommate?
Yeah,
The way
we
he
had
said
to-
that.
It's
I
the
know.
way he said it. It's the way he said it, guys.
Roommate? Question.
She is very pointedly after the demeanor has changed. Once we drop off Celes, it's definitely a arms crossed, not looking at you, but she is walking close next to you, But she would, yeah. She's very pointedly not speaking to you, to a point where she might as well be speaking to you, if that makes sense. Her saying nothing is saying everything.
If she ever chances a look at Desi, you can tell Desi feels bad about what happened earlier, but she doesn't know how to bring it up.
Okay. If I glance a peek, and she's peeking.
Oh yeah,
Every once
you
in a while.
guys, they probably like catch each other's eye because they're both looking at the same time, like, oh.
Doing the little she will, before they get, as they're walking in the streets, just keep her arms crossed, but she will do a little peer over.
What you did today was really impressive.
Thanks. You too.
I'm sorry she caused you trouble again. Sorry she causes us any trouble.
She's been through a lot. We all have.
Yeah, she has.
And listen, and I'll like stop walking.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about earlier. I'm just really stressed out about this stuff, but you did not deserve that.
Well, I'm sorry I yelled too.
Wish it was something you could help me with.
I could learn.
I honestly don't know if that's the case. I don't know if it's something that anybody else can learn, and I'm not trying to sound cocky. I think it's specific to my gem.
Oh, it's a gem thing.
She
Well, you
nods.
didn't say that. I wouldn't have been so up in your business if I'd known. I just thought it was schoolwork.
I mean, I am focusing some of my schoolwork on this stuff, but the two seem to correlate a little.
Well, just because I can't help doesn't mean you can't talk about it, right?
She just looks a little flabbergasted, like, oh, I didn't think about that.
No, you didn't.
I will try to include you more. But there are some things I really can't talk about. Is that okay?
Do you have someone you can talk to about it? It's okay if it's not me, you know?
I really don't.
Ava, you know a little something about not being able to talk to people about things.
Shut up!
Have you told her yet?
No! I feel like they're just
Emery!
walking and she just...
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, come on, Eva. You have to tell her some point.
Her. I cannot hide this from him. He is too good at this.
You look. What if you what if you don't tell her? How would she ever know?
Well, if I tell her and she... You know, maybe she's not... interested.
Oh, I bet she's interested. I've seen the way she looks at you.
Well, maybe she's not...
And she does like... I feel like it looks a lot more silly as they're walking, but she does a little spin and like does that kind of motion.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's all of that to work with too.
Well, that's... Look, if it's... If it's true love, then it shouldn't matter, right?
But what if it does? At least right now I can pretend.
Well, Desi's very smart, and she... Look, if there's anything I know about Desi, it's that she is very supportive of her friends. Of me and
Yes.
you and Alexi and Celes.
She is.
So I don't think that support would go away if she found out the truth.
No, I don't suppose it would.
And please, you know how many times I've caught her just staring at you in class?
Some fucking motherfucker outing me again and again.
Got me again! I've been got. Well, that does correlate with what I was saying, unfortunately. Funny how that timing works.
Well, I just mean, you know, it's okay if,
She looks like she has something more she wants to say, and she's kind of dancing around it.
look, if there's, like I said before, it doesn't have to be me who you tell all this to. I understand if you have someone more important in your life, maybe that you want to talk to this kind of stuff about, but I just want you to talk to somebody about it. Please.
She gets kind of red because she's just like, oh, that's not what I was trying to imply. And she, so that's not, I wasn't trying to imply, no, there isn't anybody, yeah. Anyway, you ever seen those sci-fi movies where they talk about time travel?
Yeah, you've made me watch them.
Yeah. You know how they always say that if you talk about things that change in time, it could mess up time?
Yeah.
There's, I think, a little bit of truth to that. So there are literally things I can't talk to you about. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I am probably already messing up time, to be honest.
Surely not. I mean, even...
I froze your sister and her friends today in time for a little bit. And then I sped up time for myself to get away.
Or like, oh my god.
You can do that?
In short bursts, yes.
Should you be doing that? You just said not to.
Probably not.
Then why'd you do it?
Some things are worth breaking the rules for.
Stop that.
Right. Except for when you're not supposed to tell me things, right?
Well,
She's
telling
being
you-
playful about
Telling you about things and doing things are different. And she kind of grins at you a little bit. Finger guns.
What does that mean?
Some things are better if you don't know about them. Telling you about that, I don't think actually does anything, because it doesn't alter events. You know, timelines and, well, I guess nothing's really a line, is it? That's confusing. I'm sorry. I live in this stuff all day in my brain. It makes sense when I think about it, but saying it out loud, I sound crazy.
Oh, no, not crazy. Just a little bit like someone who doesn't talk to people much.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
She just kind of shrinks a little bit, even though she's taller than you.
It's not weird to me. I'm very used to your weirdness. It's very cute. But probably other people would not think it is.
In her head, she just said I was cute. You know how like the anime voiceover is like her thoughts? That's what's going through her head right now. Thanks. Oh, look, we're home.
Yeah.
And rushes towards building.
A very awkward shuffle for key cards, followed by a rushing off to your own individual rooms, and a very quick good night.
Blushies.
Where we'll pick up on that little interaction another time. I have some mechanical business to close out this first chapter. The Fallout, which I will roll using 1D.
Only one.
Excellent. A dread power makes itself known.
What?
Great.
What you what, mate?
You fucking what?
You fucking what, mate? On a Tuesday?
Literally on a Tuesday.
Oh no, we're gonna get stuck at the accent.
No, stop it. Stop. We're cutting it off. Celes, you get a text super late at night. It might actually rouse you when you were falling asleep. But it's from Orion and it just says, "I'm sorry."
Oh my god.
He
And
likes
that's
you.
it.
Okay. I mean, that's
You
bait.
don't have to reply. You can ignore it, just be like, "Ugh, men," and then close your phone.
You know, Tracy, if she got a message like that, I would be responding. There's no way I could fall asleep just with somebody saying I'm sorry.
That's bait.
Exactly. I'd be like, but Celes, I don't think she would reply.
And
I think, yeah, she would leave it at that.
you all wake up the next day, worse for wear, and tired. And if it's all right with all of you, I would like to take our first break a little bit early. Is that okay?
That's
Sounds
okay.
good.
Yeah.
We will
fine.
be right back in, do you guys want 10 or 15?
Fine.
10.
Does anybody need longer?
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Back in 10 minutes, friends. We will see you soon.
BRB.
Bye.
Be back.
Be back in 10. Son of a bitch.
Hey everyone, welcome back. We are on. I was originally going to have one day for every session of this game, but it's basically going to be a week-ish. You all go through your next week of school, mostly keeping your head down. The rest of the week goes pretty much like the previous day had gone. Freya weathering the storm pretty well. The rest of you having various hard times. Celes dodging Agent Storm and Orion. Desi and Evangeline dodging each other and having awkward conversations. And Freya also getting paid, getting money, and doing the important stuff.
Yeah.
As we
Fucking
begin
love me.
week 2, I would like everyone to roll your obligation.
Oh no.
No.
Help. How do we do that again?
We pick sun, moon, or stars. Whatever yours your
Whatever your
weakest.
lowest trait.
I have a pip and everything, so I could just pick.
Whoops, that is the wrong background.
I rolled a 6.
Damn. Damn, girl. I'm gonna roll moon as well.
Oh.
I rolled a 1!
So 6, you take 0 stress. 1, you take
got 'em.
5 stress.
I got a rock!
I'm gonna
And hang on, could you all write your roles and what attribute in the session 2 notes for me, as I will need to narrate some things afterwards? Everything will be fine.
Oh my god, I'm halfway.
I'm gonna roll stars, and I will put that in the notes too.
Yeah, one put in here.
Wait, what is that? Damn it, I'm throwing this dice out.
Also, audience, please let me know about the music volume. The songs are very different, so sometimes need to adjust up or down.
I'll roll the 2. So I get 4 stress, right?
Yes, 2 is 4 stress. Oof. Brutal, brutal, brutal.
Yo, what the
You should roll
fuck?
some. Oh, we've both been bad.
And Freya?
My,
I'm already back up to halfway.
I got a 4.
So take 2 stress. And what attribute?
I did stars.
Thank you, Holly. I cannot read it, but I can see that you do tits.
Oh, thank you, Holly.
It's minus 2 stress for me.
Oh, nice.
Thanks, Holly. Is this in prep for tomorrow? Thanks.
I'm glad that you're taking mercy on her now so that, you know, you don't have to be merciful
Holly
tomorrow.
knows that you talk shit during our break.
Holly, I was talking about Enzo to the girlies. Anyway.
Okay. We'll go with the people who had a great week. Celes, give me a...
Yeah, I've been stress-free. I've been avoiding the problems in my life. So I feel not stressed.
Yeah. You managed to go through class. You dodge Orion when he seems to come up to talk to you like he wants to talk. You're just like, I have an appointment, or you're just avoiding him. Like, I don't want to deal with you anymore. Just getting out of there. But no one harasses you. You don't see Agent Storm. And you're doing pretty well in your classes.
Hell yeah.
Freya, you find a few new clients. You're able to save some money, help out your siblings. Actually, we haven't described your siblings to the stream yet. Would you like to talk a little bit about your family and how you're taking care of them?
So, I would like to say that I have 2 parents. They are alive and well. They are just not around because they have to work. Freya, I almost said the wrong name. Wrong character. Freya has 2 younger siblings. One of them just started high school. Their name is Pfeiffer. They look like they are very artsy. They're kind of like a twinkish, artsy little creature.
Yeah.
Probably like just really like jumps from cliques to cliques, from phases to phases kind of thing, because they're trying to find themselves, but it's really hard to find yourself when you're living on a very tight budget. They are not good when it comes to taking tests. They're not good at studying, but they kind of just excel in all of the arts kind of vibes, like all of them. My guy can hit a note, can read sheet music, can paint a picture, you know, like that kind of vibe. Just a jack of all trades, only in arts. And then Freya has a younger brother named Felix. He's like 11 or 12, very athletically gifted. Kind of just a bundle of energy, while also trying to be mature for his age, but he is like 11. So I don't know how mature an 11-year-old can get. We definitely own a lot of sports related balls, so that way he can like just play around with whatever he'd like. It's one of those all-star athletes kind of vibe. We have promise there. Both siblings though, they're trying, and that's what matters when it comes to academics.
And you are taking care of everyone.
Yep. They're both old enough where they can help with things like cooking and cleaning. So that has been a great load off of Freya's shoulders. It's just everything else that becomes hard, and Freya makes they see her doing the work. She just doesn't tell them how to do it because you don't need to worry about things like bills and what happens when the roof starts leaking again and stuff like that.
Okay. One of your new, I guess I'd say clients, and you can write this down, is Olivia Blackwell. She is actually currently the class valedictorian, and she's kind of a jerk. Kind of respect her for it, I imagine, because you're a little bit of a jerk too. She's a jerk in a lot of the same ways that you're a jerk, which you're not really a jerk, but you're just very curt and to the point, can't have your time wasted. But she's just basically paying you good money in order for you to prepare her work. And you don't even think she necessarily needs it, but you just think she wants to rig the system that much. She wants to be on top that much that she wants another smart person to help prep her work for her. Ah, yes. And now we get to Desi. Oh, Desi.
Yeah.
You having a bad week, Desi?
Again, yeah, that's not surprising. Poor Desi.
Yeah.
Oh,
A few times during the week, you notice that you would notice this quickly, is at first your ID is missing. You don't know when it happened. Your government ID is missing. You can't find it anywhere. You search, and then you realize, did I misplace it somewhere? You look in the apartment. You ask Ava. You search lockers at school, all your stuff, ask friends, acquaintances. You don't know where it is. Eventually, with much shame, you have to file a missing identification form and get another one. But while this is happening, that's not the only thing that you notice is missing. You have notes that go missing, and you get the very distinct feeling that you know who might be involved, as she kind of gloats about it when she sees you checking your pockets and checking your notes.
This bitch.
Colette is just eating it up and kind of laughs at you when she sees you struggling through the week. And you probably have to hold yourself back from hurting her a few times during the week. And you're just trying to be a student. But all of these distractions, your grades, not terrible, but you're getting some B's. It's kind of rough.
Unacceptable.
Yeah. And finally we get to poor Ava.
I'm really having a bad time. I have 2 less stress, but I imagine whatever, it's still bad.
Give me a moment.
What do you mean?
I need to set the scene.
Why? Ah, yes. I was waiting for this.
You see her in the middle of the week, Wednesday, in between her classes. She's carrying an armful of flyers. And you know exactly what it's going to be even before You see it.
Yeah, she does. Stop. Stop.
Have you
Forbidden.
Have you seen me? Have you seen me? Have you seen me? She's putting them up all over school. As she's doing this one day, she sees you and comes over. And she hands you one. Have you seen my friend Jason?
Andy, come on.
What
How long has it
happened to
been?
him? It's been 2 years.
Yeah.
What happened to him, Ava?
You know I don't know. Do you think if I knew, I wouldn't tell you? I spent that first year looking with you.
You should have let me go out with him. You should have let me go out with you. You should have... I was strong enough then, and I'm strong enough now.
You don't know that's what happened to him.
It's what happens to everyone around here. They work themselves to death in a burn crew, or they're cursed by those stupid...
Do not say it out loud.
You should have let me help. You
Why?
always treat me like I'm a kid. My whole
Because you are a
life.
kid. You are! That's just the fact of the matter.
If it wasn't for
You-
Desi, I would have taken it.
Yeah. You would have, but you didn't. And if you had went out with Jason back then, maybe you wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
And every day you go out there, you risk ending up like him.
There's nothing that you can say that's gonna make me stop.
Why? Are you hoping to run into him one day? He's not out there.
Then we have to stop it from happening to anyone else.
Do you think that's what he would want?
To you?
Is that why you're doing it?
Did you even care about him, Ava?
I can't believe you'd even ask me that. He was my friend long before he was yours.
I guess.
We spent almost every day together. Jason was special. He saw through all the, all the stuff that we're not allowed to.
She kind of trails off.
He helped me realize a lot of things about myself, about the things that we do with,
Uh-huh.
The thing we're not going to talk about.
And yeah, maybe going out there is worth it. But at this point, I don't know if there is fighting. I don't know if there is any fighting it.
Maybe the ASA is right. Maybe they should just...
What?
If you saw it, wherever you found yours, and you could do it all over again, would you take it or would you leave it there?
I'd leave it there.
Yeah, me too. And she starts to cry.
Hey.
And she looks like she doesn't want to, but she like reaches to hug you almost in spite of herself.
Yeah, and I'll hold her. Poor thing.
It's okay. It's gonna be alright. Look, I know how much he meant to you. And he meant a lot to me too. And he was one of the first people I told about all of this. And he believed that it was worth doing. And so it is. Okay? Promise.
I never got the chance
What, to see him?
to tell him.
Wait outside for her. Yeah.
Andromeda meets you there. Like, oh my god, Ava, your hair, so good.
Wait, I love her! My little sister! Oh, thanks, Sid. I didn't do too much to it. Did you curl your hair today by yourself? It looks adorable.
Oh yeah, but it's no big deal. And
Well-
she's clearly proud of what she's done.
She gives a look to Jason. Like,
I don't know, the curls have held really well and they suit you so wonderfully.
They're very springy.
Oh, thank you. I got an A on my midterm. It's no big deal, but, I still have a few more years.
It is a big deal.
That's great, Andy.
So good.
Yeah.
Hey, oh my gosh, Mom and Dad are gonna be so proud of you.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. I'm not like a super good singer, but, anything's possible, right?
You don't have to be a good singer. People can be good at anything. Right? Me and Jason were just talking about this.
That's the best part about karaoke too, is that you're in a private room, so no one can hear you.
Oh my god,
don't
let's
have
do it.
to
I'm
be
so
good.
excited.
Okay, perfect.
we're going in! Big sighs. Crying. Remember when
Yeah.
things were happy? Remember when?
But you
I
have
don't.
a nice heart-to-heart with your sister. And
I'll help her hang those flyers for the rest of the day.
as you do that for the rest of the day, both of you thinking about Jason over the day,
I'm just looking at that stupid fucking face of his, that smile, that super charming smile. Every time I hang it up like a, you dick. Why'd you have to disappear? Fuck you. She's pretty upset about it. She's mad at him.
but eventually she'll say, "Thank you. When's your next concert? I guess I could actually show up this time."
I thought you said it wasn't your kind of music.
You are my sister, I suppose.
You suppose.
It doesn't always feel like it, okay? Lately it hasn't felt like it.
Well, it used to. Back when you used to ask me to do your hair and do our makeup the same. Used to borrow my clothes.
She kind of gives you a look. Things change, Ava.
I know. And that's okay. You're still Andromeda no matter what. So. It's not gonna be for another week. Yeah, a week from now. Downtown! In that new fancy stadium they just built. It's super cool. I could get you and somebody, maybe there's somebody you want to take with you? Get
Okay,
you-
yeah. Okay. Sure.
Okay.
She looks very happy, like, "Ee? Good."
I do love you, Eva.
She kind of like,
I love you too. That's why I fuss over you.
Well, when I get better grades and I'm out there, I'm going to fuss over you.
Right. We'll see about it.
And you part. Celes, the only thing that does cause you stress during the week is you spending a lot of times in libraries as you do. And in your haste, going from class to class, doing really well, getting A's, weathering the storm pretty well. Your notebook flies open at one point and you have to cover it as you might remember something as you see a leaf there, dried and hardened, but still there, and you quickly shut it. But you also have a special memory of Jason.
So, hear me out. We'll go to the edge, and we'll just look safely from the opposite side of the fence. We won't cross it. And maybe, can you bring that book with you? Maybe we can, like, reference trees to the book.
We can identify them, yeah.
Exactly. Field work, right? That's what you want to do?
Yeah.
And that's so much more beneficial than sitting in the library all day, is it not?
You know what I would love to see? A nice, big, evergreen tree. Like one of those big, like, redwoods or something.
One day, I will take you to see a redwood.
I would like that.
Okay. So, how do you want to do this? You just want to go there? You want to plan?
I
Do you
mean,
need
I
to
guess.
stop home beforehand?
No, I mean, I can leave my books here, I guess. So, like, what are we gonna do? We're just gonna walk to the edge?
Yeah.
And you're thinking, as you're in the libraries during all this time, there is more than being in the library and reading the whole time. But for now, that is the life you have chosen. You're all kind of navigating separately during this week. Do you all decide to meet up at some point during the week? What is your lives together during this time?
I feel like Desi is so depressed she's just hiding in her room. Unless you all drag her out.
Let's
one
meet
thing
up
about
for
me, I'm gonna
lunch.
drag her out.
Yeah, I think we meet up weekly for sure. Friend group? Yeah.
We're calling a lunch, baby. Oh, wait, no.
Oh.
I know what we're doing. I'm sending out a group text, girlies.
Oh boy.
Everyone look. Okay.
She's
He
the group
says-
text queen.
1 minute.
So, been thinking about some things recently. It's been a rough week.
Dot 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 dot. It's more than ellipses at this point. Thinking emoji. And that's one text. Cause she sends a few at a time.
Oh my gosh, keeping us in suspense.
She's me in text.
You see us all typing? No. Like,
All at once, then all three
Yeah.
names. And then she says, she does sighs. She writes out sighs. I think it's time. Girls, we gotta go to karaoke night. And get drinks.
My God.
She does like capital A-N-D and get drinks. And then she does a little winky emote.
She's literally me in text messages.
Eva's
How dare you?
literally how I
How dare you do this to me?
I thought karaoke nights were only for celebrating. What are we celebrating? Question mark.
That's
Oh.
We're celebrating the fact that we're all best friends, and
He sends a ...
I don't know. It's okay to just do it, you know, like, because.
Exclamation point, like 3 exclamation points.
I send a karaoke wear thinking face.
She will send a location, and it's like very cute little place, like not a little place, like somewhere like in the city.
I'm assuming the good part of the city.
Yeah.
Freya's just gonna go like, I don't think I can afford that.
Hush.
She says all caps.
My treat. You have to go, though.
GM, is it the end of the week?
It can be whatever time you would like it to be.
Could it be the end of the week so that way I don't have to say no and then I just leave out of the seat?
All right, I'm gonna fortune roll. If it's odds, it's during the week. If it's evens, it's end of the week.
I like that.
It is
I'll buy
during
your
the
drink.
week.
It's during the week.
Girly, please.
School night. Send.
She sends the please, like the please.
I'll buy all the drinks. It's a private
Yeah.
room?
No, I have things to do at home.
Well, your siblings can come too.
They're minors.
How about Friday? It's only a few days away.
Okay, then we can do it in a few days.
Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Yeah, you do.
You
Okay.
see, Desi has read the messages and hasn't replied.
So
you-
do we have a yes end of the week? Question mark, question mark. Friday
I'm in.
night?
I'm in sparkle emoji.
Yes!
I heart that message.
I type out in full, yes, end of the week, Friday night. And I put 2 sparkle emojis because I'm with JJ.
Oh, I love that. I send I heart that message. I send an eyeball emoji.
Desi?
Question mark, question mark, question mark. Eyeball emoji.
Desi, are you dono-walling your girls?
No, I think she just. I don't think she read that one yet. I think she's just kind of chilling in her room, like, doesn't want to people because she's dealing with Colette this week a lot.
All right, I can
and
fix this
losing
problem.
and losing all of her stuff. But eventually she will
All right.
read that message too and says, "Yeah, fine. ... Sparkle emoji."
It's the way you said
Begrudging sparkle emoji.
begrudging sparkle emoji. I assume we're both at home, so I heart that message. I set my phone down. I open my door.
Desi!
Her door is closed. Her bedroom door is closed.
I go, knock.
Knock on the door.
Yeah,
Yeah. You can open the door.
I open the door. She's hanging in the door.
She's like, you know how like people like hang off the couch to like their head is like touching the floor and they're just
Yes.
like, yeah, she's doing that and she's holding her phone and she just looks at you when you walk in. Yeah.
Are you excited?
No.
Well, I need you to get excited.
Well, I need to get
Come on.
Colette off my ass this week. My ID went missing. My notes went missing. I got a fucking B this week. I don't really feel like celebrating.
Is she acting up?
Apparently, she's been stealing my shit. Because every time
Okay,
I see her
that's
since
it.
it started happening...
No, that's it. I'll handle this. I'll be
Uh...
handling this. No, you just lay there. Do your thing. You have more important things to worry about than her. Like getting excited for karaoke Friday night.
Okay.
And thinking about what you're gonna wear.
I have to dress a certain way for this.
Well, just dress like how you like to dress. That looks best on you.
She gestures to herself. She's wearing like sweatpants and a big hoodie.
Not like that. Not like that.
Oh, you said how I like to. Okay.
No, like you're trying, like, you know, like cute.
I don't. Ava, cute is your thing. That's not my thing.
It is your thing, just in your own way.
Okay, fine.
Okay. She's leaving. I'll handle Colette. Don't you worry.
I wish you wouldn't.
And that is
Wishing is for stars.
I pick up the phone.
Oh shit.
Girls, what are we wearing?
Question mark, question mark. Woman in red dress emoji. The little, with her little leg out. That
Desi has stopped reading the group chat.
You guys debate and talk about outfits, but this is
the whole game is us in our group chat.
this is a great segue for you are probably going to do something about Colette during this week, and so that is a great segue to what are you all doing for your downtime activities this week, aside from karaoke night, which we will definitely get to.
Hell yes.
I would like to do more research.
Okay. You're just gonna keep on going through the books that you already have acquired?
Yes.
Okay. That sounds like a plan. So analyze again.
Okay. I rolled a 1.
Oof.
That's a big oof.
So that is gonna be one more tick on the investigation tracker. But let me think about what you learn.
Okay.
Not that many interesting things, but you do discover that the reason that plants have become forbidden and that all of the parks are synthetic was a direct response to the blight appearing.
Yeah, which is like, oh, well, that's obvious. Like, I
Yeah.
could have figured that one out. Yeah.
Yeah, but you basically find all the details, the legislature that was passed, the arguments from politicians at the time, and the rough timeline on when this actually became fact.
Okay. Remind me again what exactly this, is it a clock that I'm working toward, or like is it a long-term project that we put on last week, or
No,
what was
it?
it?
It is, but now I'm just counting it for investigation tracker because you have an amount of research that you can draw a certain amount of information from, and I will kind of tell you when you've exhausted that and you'll need to investigate the blight in a different way. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Yes,
So I have
that makes
actually,
sense.
I'm just gonna switch hands. I have upped investigation back to 3. So you can see.
Okay, great.
Anyone else have an activity they would like to do?
Yeah?
Obviously I do. Let Freya go. Actually, mine will include Freya, so.
It will
Oh.
Then why don't we do yours first? Because
Yeah,
yeah.
it does.
maybe this'll help me pick because I technically have 2 things I want to do.
Okay. Are we counting karaoke as a thing, one of our downtimes, or is that
No,
like
that's gonna
the
be free. That's free time.
That's a free play? Okay,
That's
cool.
free play.
All right. Well, then my first thing will be this. I will text
Sorry.
her.
Oh, fucking my mic is on. My bad.
And I will text Freya. Hey. ... I love that she's a ... daughter. And she'll send that. And then she'll say, I need your help dealing with Colette. She's starting to steal stuff from Desi. You're the person I know best to learn how to be mean to someone from?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We should talk about this.
Okay, I have time now. It's lunch.
Okay, let's go get lunch. Do you have a preference?
It's too dark.
What? Sorry. Did you
Do you have a preference? What do you want for lunch?
Something high in protein? Question mark, question mark, question mark. I don't know.
Okay. And she's essentially gonna send you like a place that's like very like I don't know. Oh heck, not everybody is not the same things are around the same people. It's like a place where you can build a bowl. You know, you can get like it's like a Viva chicken or something if anybody has one of those around them.
Buildable. I know what a buildable.
Yeah, you know, you like add chicken and veggies and
Yeah,
rice and whatever, you know.
Okay, okay, that slaps.
Yeah, so we can make our own little thing. And she'll meet you there, and I assume we'll get our food.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And she will sit.
You all order, sit down. What do you talk about while you're munching?
Okay. How should I confront her? How do you confront a person like that? She's mean. Like, really mean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's kind of bitchy. That usually means she's super insecure. So,
Right.
do you want... I mean, I think the best way to confront her is straight up being like, hey, stop messing with us. This is getting really annoying. And, you know, no, she probably would be like, oh, but it's fun for me. And then you can probably just bring up how sad her life must be, you know? Are you liked at home? Do you talk this much because you don't get listened to at home? You can say things like that. If you want it to be really mean, you can say things like, you look easy to draw. Things like that. Usually those things work for me and people stop talking to me.
Oh my god.
Right. So I should intimidate her.
Well, I don't think you're very intimidating. You're very
I have an
sweet and
intimidating charisma.
No, you're very sweet and approachable, and that's unfortunately the opposite. You could have like Mean Girls it, where you pretend to be your friend and then like backstab her later on. But I don't think you want to do that. I think honestly, this is not us hanging out. Her situation is a big waste of time, and I think she's bored, so she really wants like a rise out of Des.
Right.
So yeah, I would be mean back personally. I would up.
No, I'm ready to be mean back.
Yeah, like she's going low, I would go
Lower.
Yeah.
I'm learning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what if I need to make her feel small and insignificant, right?
Yeah.
What if I show up with my bodyguards?
That's not the right way to do it, because then you're intimidating them in like a different way where she will start to feel like she really is the victim, because you do show up with like 2 really big dudes, I'm assuming. So that would be a really great way to make you look bad.
Oh, well, what if I show up like in like a, like in my little outfit that I'm gonna wear before, like, I catch her on the way to like dance lessons.
You could outrich her. I don't know how vain she is about stuff like that,
Me neither.
but like, I mean, you can attempt it. I don't know. You guys are very upper class, so I don't know what I don't know what looks for to y'all. So like, you could just like look at it and be like, wow, that's so last season. Off brand Givenchy,
I could try that. I don't know. I don't really care about that stuff. It's hard.
I know you don't. Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't know. Everywhere we want to nip her in the butt, it's a little bit difficult because I feel like the only way to do it is to just be outright very mean to her.
It's like an acting role.
Yeah. I would say act like her towards her. So the way she acts towards Des, you can treat her that way too.
Okay, I'm ready.
Mm-hmm.
Where should I confront her?
Oh, confront it. Oh, she probably cares about her image. So maybe
in front of her friends. I'll embarrass her.
Maybe not in front of her friends, because I don't know how brave her friends are. Like, I would back you up, but I don't know if her friends would back her up. I could come with you.
Yeah.
Where do you two ambush Colette?
We're gonna go ambush this bitch. I love that. It's like good cop, bad cop, but that doesn't exist.
Bad cop, worse cop.
Can't. There's a joke here.
Mean Girl 1, Mean Girl 2 to Mean Girl 3.
Mean Girl 1, Mean Girl 2. Okay. Mean Girl and Meaner Girl.
Yeah.
Dumb and Dumber.
Where are you two ladies doing it?
Oh.
We could.
When you ask it like that.
We could.
Sorry, that was poorly phrased.
We could meet up at like maybe like a classroom or something like that.
Yeah.
It's public enough, but also private enough. I'm okay if rumors spread, because that might be better than being like, haha, and you're on TikTok, bitch. It's better than that. So.
Wait.
You're canceled, Karen. Like,
You're canceled, Colette.
Yeah.
Perfect. Oh my god, we're gonna cancel her.
She's rich. It'll only last for like a week, maybe 2, but like it's good enough.
Okay, fine. It's enough. I'll get what I want. At the very least, she'll leave Desi alone for a week, and then Desi can recuperate, and be back to her normal, monotone, but less gloomy self.
Mm-hmm. Like there's inner peace when you like float in a pool. That's
she's a lot like that.
Mm-hmm. Cold and wet.
You wait outside Colette's classroom, waiting for her class to get out and waiting for the bell. Students start filing out, and you see your quandary victim nemesis gathering her books and giggling with some other classmates. She whips out her phone and starts furiously texting. What do you do?
I give Freya a look like, it's now the time.
I give you a nod, and I'm going to let you approach because you're supposed to be.
Are you the scary dog privilege?
And
behind me?
Yes.
Literally?
Quite literally.
Yeah, and when I see you, like,
you're there
if
for
you
Freya.
back up, that's what I'm here. You're mean, I'm meaner, okay?
Right. We'll start with the mean, then we'll go
You're
to the
Robin, I'm Batman, standing behind you. Yeah.
Right, okay. It's the way that Eva psychs herself up to go up to her, and then she just... She's holding her phone out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Eva just walks up to her
looks at her, and fucking bats it out of her hand onto the fucking ground.
It's not very nice when people ruin your things, is it?
What stat would you like to do to make this action, Ava?
Ava really said, fuck your phone, bitch! Steal my fucking girlfriend's shit again. Not girlfriend's shit again. I'd like to use... Defy! No, express! Because I'm expressing my anger.
Sounds reasonable. Just risky standard. Would you like to push yourself? Perhaps take a poisoned promise?
You know what? Can I hear the poisoned promise? Because one, mechanically, because no one has done one yet. And maybe we want to see
I've
it.
got one for you.
Spicy.
The poison promise is you will get an extra die, but this is gonna go viral as someone is secretly recording it, and it might affect your career.
Oh, there we go.
Doing that shit.
Okay.
I'm not losing my career over this bitch.
Hey, maybe it's good for your career. Maybe you become the pop idol that sticks up for her friends and stands up to bullies. Or you could just be, that biatch who was
She's
mean
a
to the
bitch.
poor girl at school. It could go either way.
I'm not gonna do it. I can't.
Okay.
I can't risk that.
She's
That's a
not
big
poor.
risk.
She's ultra rich.
So you're
Just
gonna
say it.
Bitch.
you're gonna just take the disadvantage?
Yeah, standard risky.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay. Do it.
Actually, I should use my one bonus die. Yeah, you bet I'm gonna use my one bonus
All
die.
right,
on
use your
this.
one bonus die.
This is worth it. This is for my girl.
My girl.
Fuck bitches, get money. I rolled a. Why did it only roll one? Oh, because I had disadvantage.
Yes.
2.
Yeah. Okay.
What happens? I went to go bloop. Just
You try to
nothing.
hit the phone out of her hand, and you hit it, and you crack her screen, but it doesn't fall out of her hands.
Well,
And she looks at you. Is like, "What the fuck, Evangeline? What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What do you mean?
What do
You
you
keep
mean?
stealing
what do I mean?
Desi's shit.
That is a serious accusation, Evangeline. Do you have any evidence to
is.
back up that outrageous accusation?"
I'm a sippin'. We don't really look. Whether you stole shit or not, doesn't matter. You keep fucking with Des, and your low rent Barbie ass should really reconsider.
Low rent? This is Chanel.
Is it?
Clearly not top of the line.
Whatever. If you want to keep being friends with a loser like that, you can go ahead, but I would not even waste my time on stealing her shit.
You waste your time messing with her.
It's fun.
Are you sure? Or are you just not listened to or liked at home?
My home life is fine, thank you. Now, can I go to my next class, or do you cockroaches need to get smushed a little bit more?
I'd like to see you try.
her looking at her mad, but also looking at Freya like a.
She looks at you. Len, she kind of gives you like the, would you like to see me try?
Like you could. Come on. Who the fuck are you compared to me?
Evangeline, I am so sorry that I messed with your friend Desi. That was very immature of me. It won't happen again, I promise.
Why does she say it like that?
Pretty sus.
Her looks at Freya like a. What's happening here?
If it does, and I mean, more than just a snide glance, since that is the only expression your face can make. I will fuck you up. And I'm not talking about physically, because you're already doing that just fine to yourself. I mean, I will wreck you so hard academically, your name will be next to dog shit. And I should know I have to clean up every day after your lazy ass. And JJ.
Freya, what skill would this be? This is Express, perhaps? Defy, perhaps?
Defy.
Sure. Would you risky standard? Would you like to roll that? To see how well you are intimidating this awful person?
Yeah, I'm gonna use one of my extra dice too.
Okay.
Just for that higher chance here.
Believe.
So worth using the extra dice. 6.
Oh,
Let's go.
She looks like, first like, and then, you know, you just have to have your guard dog to back you up, don't you? Fine. No more messing with your loser friend.
You mean it?
Look, can I go or not? You're gonna make
I don't
me
know.
late.
Give me the answer I want.
Yes, I mean it. Now get out of my way.
Feel free.
Step out of the way.
And she's like, mutters under her breath, bitch broke my fucking phone. And she leaves.
Damn.
Desi,
Yeah, high five. Give you a high
Yeah.
that,
Let's go, girls.
that clock, you are under investigation. Please tick it one more time.
Oh, me.
You should actually
Okay.
be thankful. Depending on how that went, that could have been ticked more. But that went pretty well.
Oh, that's good. Yay, I'm helping.
Great. I mean, it's already more than halfway full.
Who else would like to use a downtime activity?
I wanted to have beef with a riot.
One thing about Freya, she's catching smoke today.
Yeah, I'm just fucking swinging. I'm going around every rival and just like, bah, bah.
Freya's
you're
ready
sick.
to swing.
Do you want to jump right into it, or do you want to stew for a second? It's up to you.
I'm good. If anyone else would like to go first, that's totally fine.
You can go, Mandy. You haven't had a moment for a bit. What's on your mind?
So before I say what I work on next, I guess my question is, am I aware of the government organizations that are like investigating
The
the
ASA?
Celes?
Yes, you are very aware of them. Okay, so
How
we
much
will-
should I? Yeah, that's my question. Like, how much do I know from my prior timelines, and like, do I know to be wary of things?
I will level set with all of you and also the audience. This is not the right music. Let's do this. The Arcane Suppression Authority are as well known in this world as the FBI is in our world. Everyone knows them or has heard of them. You know what they do. You know that they are constantly on the search to find soul gems and the people that hold them. You are even aware that there are informants in organizations, and there have even been magical girl groups that have been infiltrated by people looking to turn in their friends for benefits. So you are all aware of all of that.
That's rough.
Okay.
And this is one of the reasons why it took you so long to make each other known to each other. Because there's always a chance that someone is actually going to try pretend to be your friend and then turn you in. So.
Okay. So I know I have this clock. Mandy, am aware of this clock.
Mandy is aware, Desi is not.
Okay, I was gonna say, would there be like, would I have any level of awareness to like keep an eye out if I'm being followed?
Your
Stuff
stuff
like
being
that?
yeah, you could, and your stuff being missing is another thing that would set off your this is weird. And you couldn't find your ID, very soon after the last mission.
Can
So
I do something to clean up my tracks a little bit? Like, even though I don't know I'm almost under investigation, like, I feel like this is something I've interacted with before in the other timelines. So, like, would I be able to actively take steps to like cover my tracks or make sure nobody's following me or anybody else in the group?
yeah,
Stuff like that.
in fact, you have
Is that an investigation or project?
I'm just going to help you out a little bit. You know that there is a contact of yours, of all of you, that might be able to help you out with this. A student named Sebastian Sterling, who is kind of an information broker of sorts.
Okay.
And he could probably help find out what's going on in the rumor mill if he's heard your name about. Let me bring up your art. So it would be a social skill that you would use to try to get him to talk, or you could just pay him off. He deals in money also, or he also deals in favors. I don't have artwork for him, but just for information, he's very intelligent, very charismatic, but he's not necessarily a bad person. He is just always into the gossip all the time. He always wants to know what people are doing, and he's not shy about telling people about it. And yes, he is very hot also.
He's also hot.
Well, it sucks for him. I'm gay.
Yeah, I was say anyone who is into guys might have found him attractive at some point, but I don't think that's the majority of this group. So
Let me see.
So I guess I'll seek him out.
okay, how would you convince him to help you out?
I don't think Desi is not dumb enough to like directly ask. It would be more of like a, oh, have you heard anything about anybody I know?
Got it. That tracks.
So without saying, have you heard anything going on about me? More of like, you heard anything about anybody close to me? Like, just curious. What's going on? I like
what
to be
attribute
informed.
would you use?
I feel like I could either come at it from like a confess perspective, just to be like, I'm worried about some people. I don't want to say who, but I want to know like how people are, or come at it from like purely an informational perspective. I like to be informed. I like to know what's going on.
I would say confess is probably more effective against Sebastian.
Okay. I mean, I have the same number of die in
Yeah,
each,
well, I would
so.
say it's standard great for this.
Okay. So yeah, that's how I would present it. Like, I don't know, I feel like something weird is going on. I'm worried about some people. Have you heard anything about anybody?
Go ahead and roll it.
That's a 5.
Give me a moment. I need to check my NPCs. Yeah. He says, oh, Desi, it really is kind of disturbing, I've heard a few names being thrown around here or there in the rumor mill. I don't know if it's your friend necessarily, but I heard Evelyn's name come up, which you would remember Evelyn Hawthorne from last episode. You saw her in the cafe. And I actually heard your name coming up recently.
Me?
Yeah. You've been ratting people out? Going for
No.
leniency? Trying to get some friends out of a burn crew?
Definitely not. I haven't had a need to.
Well, names a circling. Wouldn't be surprised if Agent Storm paid you a visit at some point.
Have you heard anything specific?
No, I'm not a government agent. Just kids talk,
Care to tell me which kids?
Oh, information. I'm happy to talk from here until the dark side of the moon. But I'm not going to tell you my sources, Desi.
That's fair enough.
Otherwise, what good am I?
Curious. That's fair. Fair enough. Well, I owe you one, I guess.
Yeah, you do owe me one. Speaking of, I'm trying to get some information.
Yeah, about who?
Well, a friend of yours, actually. I just kind of want to know what the deal with this is. You're friends with Evangeline Claire, right?
Yeah.
You know her younger sister? Andromeda
little-
Claire?
Yeah, I'm a little familiar with her.
She doesn't strike me as someone who's dumb enough to keep putting missing posters up for the same person for as long as she has been. Do you happen to know what's that about? Why is she so interested in Jason Cook?
Jason's been gone for a long time, and I think, to be honest, I think she just can't accept it. I think maybe she had a crush on him. And I don't know if there's anything I have to do to ask you to not spread that around. I think the poor girl has suffered enough. She's really been through it, Sebastian. And I don't know her that well, but maybe in the interest of kindness.
Yeah, she does seem like she's going through a phase. All right. I'll drop it.
I appreciate it. I really don't think there's really anything other than that behind it, to be honest. If I thought it was suspicious, I would tell you, obviously. I don't really have any allegiance to her, but I know enough to know. I think she could use a break from all the pain, adding on to that. Maybe.
All right. There's no more convincing necessary.
All right.
But I do want one more thing about it, and then your favor is done. What do you think happened to him? Burn crew? Blight? Did he have enough after he failed out?
Wait, do people know, Frank, do people know about the Blight, publicly?
The Blight is, yes. Everyone knows about the Blight.
I wasn't sure if they called it something different.
No, they call it the Blight. The Blight is known.
I wish I knew. He was my friend. I wish I knew what happened to him.
Yes. I suppose you do wish that you knew.
God damn it.
Well, I assume you just want to walk up there and start whacking at it.
God. She's got this big staff with a moon's shaped almost scythe on it.
That will do.
I would imagine so. Maybe when I get stronger I can wither it with age or something.
With that is a fantastic idea.
We'll see. What about
Now,
you? What do
please.
you think?
Well, a simple flick of the wrist with my rapier here. Make short work of it. It seems to do the trick.
Might as well give it a shot.
And please, would you... He'll put out his arm. Would you like to take my arm? No reason for a wonderful lady such as yourself to trot over these disgusting lichen.
She is torn because she doesn't do well with people, but in this form she's not really herself, so she says, all right, fine.
Look at this. We are growing
I suppose so.
together.
Together. Love him. I hate you for this.
Yes.
He didn't put his art on the screen.
Look at him.
No.
As your adventures with the Crimson Count flash in your eyes as you ever so subtly lie to Sebastian Sterling. Who else has a downtime activity?
Celeste, do you want to be like in?
Oh my god.
In
Orion time.
background?
Involved in, say that again?
I don't know. Like, you don't have to like tag team it like me. I mean, like, did you want to be there? Because I'm just.
She's gonna confront Orion, and she wants to know if you want to be there when she does it.
Yeah.
Yes, actually, I kind of do, to be honest. But maybe Celes is there, but not present. She's hiding. She's hiding and listening.
Where do you confront him, Freya?
Also in a classroom. After class, maybe like he pronouns are what? What are Ryan's pronouns?
He's
He,
he,
they.
him. He, they, yes.
Or
yes.
yeah.
Okay, dope. So maybe it's like after their class, people are filed out, and because he's a fucking anime boy, he's at the back looking out the window, lost in thought. So I have a perfect chance to confront him. Also very anime.
So you walk up to him. He is just sitting in the back of a classroom looking out the window at the fake plastic trees
Of course he is.
and lazily browsing social media through his phone occasionally and sees you and glances up, but doesn't say anything, just kind of looks at you and then keeps looking out the window.
You're Orion, right?
Yeah?
Okay, I'm gonna make this like super brief. Stop bothering Celeste because I can tell you can't take a hint.
What?
Stop bothering her.
I'm bothering her?
Yes.
Oh. I'm sorry?
Oh my god. Celes is like internally melting in the wall right now.
Do you realize that you're bothering her? Do you know that what you're doing, all the questions you keep asking and following her around is bothersome?
I didn't think we were that close, but I didn't think I was bothering her. I thought it was okay. Are you like her bodyguard or something?
I'm a friend. Are you? Oh shit! You actually have a crush on her. You just don't know. You're like,
Oh my god.
my
Celes is
guy.
dying.
You got like autism or something. Oh shit! 1 second. I'm sorry.
Look, I only hang out with them. He stops himself. You just need friends, you know?
Yeah, but the questions that you are asking her can be very invasive, and it does bother people.
Okay, I won't talk to her anymore. I'm sorry.
I'm not saying not to talk to her. Oh my god. If you're trying to make friends, then just make friends. But whatever you're talking to her about is stressing her out. So maybe stop talking about that and maybe be like, hey, I look
Look,
directly at him and I'm judging them. Do you watch anime?
sometimes?
Yeah, then just talk about that. Like, get to know interests and not whatever the fuck you're actually doing.
Okay. I'm sorry. What's your
You know,
name?
Freya.
Okay. Freya. I'll talk about normal things.
God, I don't even know what the fuck you were talking about before. Okay, sure.
Yeah, I've
I'm
got
I'm
stuff.
staring at him to figure him out, and I'm like,
He's just like very confused and feeling very intimidated right now. Like, I don't even know who you are.
I have to know who I am. I'm an enigma. Alright, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna let you go. Stop being weird. Just ask about regular shit. I have no idea what you were asking her about before, but it was bothering.
I'm not weird. You're weird. He like says under his breath.
We're all fucking weird, but I don't know whatever you were asking her was making her weirded out. So if you weird her out again,
Okay, no more weird. No more weird.
Yeah,
He
no more
starts
weird.
yelling.
good.
Oh man, that was something.
Well,
Before I leave, I like come back and be like, I'm gonna be watching you, and then then I'm gonna go. Like, Freya's trying to figure him out now, just like you were being weird.
What a weird little man.
But maybe you're just like, maybe you just suck at social cues. You remind me of my sibling, and I gotta figure that out.
He's just maidenless, dude. That's all.
Celeste, as you are watching this and Freya walks away, you just get another text like, I'm sorry, I'm weird.
Oh my god.
Why is he
Celeste.
so cute? Stop! Just date him already.
Just fucking date him already. Take him on a date, God.
Celeste is dying. Slowly. She's like hiding in like a corner, like outside, like her back against the wall. And as she was listening to this conversation, she wanted to just melt into the wall and fade out of existence. So when Freya's on her way out, she wants to confront her.
Okay. What do you say to Freya as she's leaving?
Well, that was something. I was listening, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he just didn't, I don't know, like,
Maybe he didn't know how to approach you.
I don't know if it's that, I don't know, maybe. It's just, maybe he just kind of cowered into a shell when you actually confronted him or something.
That could be it too, okay? Guys are weird.
He literally just texted me.
What did he say?
He said, I'm sorry, I was weird. So, maybe it worked.
Maybe it worked. I don't know. I don't feel bad. Nah, sometimes people need to know.
Yeah,
How else are you gonna improve?
yeah, but
Look, I don't have a I genuinely do not have an issue with you and having friends and shit. I just want to make sure you actually have friends and not like a stalker or something.
Do you think it was too harsh?
I don't know. I'm a very harsh person. I like to rip off the band-aid so the wound can air out, so.
Yeah, that's true. Well, thank you for doing what I couldn't.
That's fine. At least now you know you have him on the ropes. So just be like this level of abrasive, and you should be good. You should be sold like fucking golden.
Yeah, noted. I will, I'll make a note of that for the future. Thanks, Freya.
You're welcome. How is your research going?
Well, I mean, I didn't really get as much as I wanted to this week, but it's moving along, I guess.
You reading books?
Yeah, I got some books from a place that maybe I shouldn't have. I went to somewhere where there was like books from a long time ago, and I kind of ransacked the place because I wasn't really getting the info I needed, obviously, from here. So I looked elsewhere.
Okay, that's really fucking dope.
Yeah. But it might still take some time.
Well, if you do find anything, let me know. I'm gonna try a different way.
What are you gonna try?
This is gonna be a little whack. Social media.
Okay. You're gonna post about stuff?
No. I'm gonna look at people who post about it.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I feel like anybody who posts about that kind of stuff is gonna get like immediate like takedowns and shit.
Yeah, but if you go further outside of the city, people tend to not care about us there. So,
True.
yeah, we gotta stir up a big enough buzz to get eyes. So maybe, maybe this very restricted internet will actually give us something.
That's not a bad idea. I guess same if you find anything interesting, send it to me or let me know.
All right, I'm gonna let you get back to whatever you need to get back to.
Yeah.
Good job. I'm proud
thanks. Our next class together is gonna be awkward, but I will get through it. I will get through it.
You will.
Okay. Bye, Freya.
Bye. And I go walk my dog somewhere else down the hall.
Oh, I love it.
Fight.
Who's next?
Whoever wants to go next.
Desi, you want to go next?
Okay. Desi is having a cheese stick, just like Bandy is right now.
Her cheese!
And my cheeses. And I'm gonna work on my long-term project about the timeline.
Got it.
I think
Okay.
this time I wait until Eva's not home. So I have like a little more space and I don't have to be quite so careful.
Privacy.
From like getting out the notebooks, and since I'm not transcended, I obviously can't like in my head I feel like if she were transcended, she would like play back like imagery from the other timelines, but because she can't be like that all the time, she's just running through it in her mind as best she can.
Analyze makes sense, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Do it. You gonna push yourself, or do you have any bonus die?
I have one left.
What are you doing?
I'm halfway done with the clock. I'll save my die.
Okay.
That is a 4.
Okay, 3 ticks.
Okay, it's almost done.
Let me see. What do you realize? In all of the previous timelines, you all play off each other's strengths pretty well. You're there for each other when you need each other.
Yep.
But until this timeline, you never had someone with a backbone to do the things that needs to be done to make the tough call, to push the envelope. Every single time in the past when things got hard, someone gave up, someone gave in to despair, someone wasn't strong enough and fell to the blight, or was killed by a rival, or gave up. Maybe this will be different. Need to think about it more. But maybe that's not really what was wrong at all. But it's so hard to know.
Yeah, I think thinking about this, she knows she's close, but because she doesn't want anybody to know, other than the one person who does know, she will go about gathering up her notes again, and anything that's not written in mathematic type code, she hides. And probably keeps in like you know how like you can hide stuff in the back of like those desk drawers?
Mm-hmm.
If you place it just so that it's not, you know, if it's locked, then it's obvious there's something valuable in there. But if it's hiding behind something else, you know, people generally don't look in places like that. So she will do that to hide the notes that aren't, and there aren't very many that aren't in some level of code.
Okay.
Yeah, most of the rest of her notes are literally just equations that not too many people at school or even the faculty are smart enough to decipher.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Man, this episode's heavy.
Yeah.
Who's going?
I
Who has
forgot.
any left?
Do we all do 2?
You all get 2.
Okay. I totally forgot that one of my special abilities, I get an extra dice when I do investigate.
Oh, we'll roll another die and see if it's better.
Also, so because I'm a stranger, I cannot make a connection or help a friend recover in downtime.
Correct.
But when I investigate, I roll an extra D.
So roll an extra D. Thank you for... Read your sheets, everyone. Not just our party, but everyone in every game. Always read your sheets.
Yeah. Let's roll this for now. Oh, I rolled a 6. So that's way
Okay.
better than the one.
So that is 2 more ticks on investigation, which is extremely significant, and I will relay what you find out. Oh boy, I thought it was heavy already. Give me a moment.
Oh lordy.
As this sets you all into tier 2, which is very good.
Woo.
Thank you so much.
Woo, my investigating, advancing the plot and dropping lore.
This is almost thrown into the documentation that you read as if everyone knew it, but you had never heard about this before. And when you read it, it really strikes you. But almost in passing, and you notice this many times, is that it talks about the adaptation of the blight. That whatever the blight suffered in the next reincarnation, it had adapted to it. It had adjusted. And that it seemed like it was learning. But you've never heard of the blight learning or adapting before. To you, it always just seemed very mindless. And then it makes a mention about a specific gem holder after the war that a scientist not dissimilar from yourself had met a blighted that seemed to resemble someone that they knew that had fallen to the blight in temperament, in personality, in appearance, and in voice. And maybe in reading this, maybe the blight isn't so mindless after all. Maybe you all hadn't been giving it quite enough credit. And maybe the people that you've all lost to the blight have more to do with the blight than you thought.
Okay. The light is ever adapting and ever changing, then it's not stagnant. It doesn't just sit. That means even now it could be adapting and changing.
Yes.
That's something Celes is gonna want to look into more. How it could be adapting.
So you want to do more research as your other downtime?
Yeah, I was like re-looking because I'm like, man, if I can't make connections, my big thing is just gonna be my
So I'll say
downtimes.
at
Honestly,
this point, you have followed this lead as far as it can. You're not going to get more on that through books. You're either going to have to experiment or find more literature somewhere.
Yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna move to the experimentation phase. I want to try to do some more. I don't know if there's something I could do with this leaf that I have.
Also, sorry, Desi is on screen, but Celeste is the one doing all this.
What?
I apologize.
Like maybe so. This leaf, a question about it. Is it? What does it look like currently?
The leaf that you have that you got
Yes.
also long ago, it looks like a
Yes.
normal leaf. It doesn't look blighted.
Okay. All right. Maybe I'll take some time actually to go out to that area where Jason and I went, since I remember part of it. It was on my
Outstanding.
mind. It was on my mind this past week. And so I was thinking about it, where I got this thing, this leaf. I went out somewhere.
Wonderful.
Maybe that'll give me some answers, some place that I can go and sit and think.
Actually, I think that's a little too far for now. No, let's do this. You go sneak outside the gate, and you can see the small birch trees that you passed with Jason. Seems like you're following his advice after all.
There's only so much you can learn from those books.
I know.
And what is with me? I'm bored. Look, you can berate me all I want. Maybe you should have studied more. Maybe you should have actually did your homework. But like, I'll be okay.
I mean, I haven't said anything yet. I haven't guilted you or berated you.
No one has told you. You guys, you four aren't talking about me behind my back.
A few comments have been made. Sure.
Of course, yeah.
But we all have our own lives to live, so I'm not here to judge.
Well, thank you. And exactly, we all have our own lives to live, so live a little.
All right, fine. I do think.
I promise we'll be back before dark. I
That
will walk you back to your part of town, and I'll walk all the way back to my house.
We better be back before dark. I don't stay out after dark.
And like before, at sunset, you head out through the birch trees that you went before and into the forest. And the miasma does appear as you go deeper. Do you want to just try to get a sample of the local blight or of the forest and see what you can do back in your lab?
I want some of the miasma, yes.
So you put on your gas mask that everyone in the society has one at this point, just in case they end up in a place, and go deeper, not so deep that you're going to run into a heart guardian, but go and you collect some in a test tube and bring it back to, can't really call it your lab, but back to one of the labs at school. And you spend a few days studying it and trying to understand how it adapts. Does it adapt? What changes? What stimuli does it react to? What chemicals does it react to? Do analyze as you experiment on this blight.
Alright. Whew, a 6.
Okay, that's awesome. What you discover, the first thing you try is you're just like, let's just try the simplest thing first. You take a scalpel and just dig into one of the samples. And the next time you try that with another piece of blight, you can't pierce it. It's hardened. Like it knows what you're trying to do.
Yep.
The different chemicals that you test on it, cyanides, hydrochloric acid, every single time you try to repeat an experiment, the results change and the effect on the miasma that you've collected is different. Every single time, no matter what you do to it, you are never able to do the same thing twice to this thing.
Oh, man.
And I will
Okay.
put 4 ticks on the investigation,
Let's go.
which actually puts you all into tier 3.
Let's fucking go.
Ooh.
So let me just fix that really quick. Go Celes.
Dude, little
That's
scientist.
our science queen.
Our little, she's so sweet and quiet, and meanwhile she's doing sciencey things. She's gonna change the world.
What else? I think there's only 1 or 2 downtime activities left, right?
Yep. I got a sweet one.
Okay. Let's do a sweet thing.
Yeah, one thing. Yeah. Yeah, why shouldn't we have a little sweet thing?
We're not all sadness on this channel.
Yeah, you know, I'm trying out here.
Is it
I'm
time for gay
trying.
panic?
Yeah, it is.
Oh shit.
So I'm gonna spend a link
Okay.
because, and I would like to help Desi recover 2 stress.
Oh.
Would you like
and-
to talk this conversation out as you are trying to help her recover?
Oh.
Yes. It's more like I'm going to bring her something. But yes, essentially.
The floor is yours.
Oh boy.
It is it's probably late at night. She's let you, you know, lock yourself in your room all day,
Oh.
as you do. And she gives a little knock on your door, like she always does.
She will actually open the door. Like, you hear some shuffling on the other side. And you see a very sleepy looking Desi. Hey,
Got her arms behind her back, holding something clearly.
what's this?
Were you asleep?
No, I was reading.
Why do you look like you were sleeping then?
I mean, I'm tired, but I wasn't sleeping.
Oh, we could do this tomorrow then.
Wait, what do you have? What is that?
I just thought, you know, since you've been working really hard and you said I'm not allowed to know, but I really want to help.
You look like I really want to help. Eyes get real big.
But I figured that I could get you something for emotional support.
Desi is like, okay, where is this going? But says, all right, I gotta. What's the mystery? I gotta know.
Well,
She's just kind of leaning on the doorway. On the,
I thought you were
door frame.
tired.
I mean, I am awake. I am conscious and speaking, am I not?
I guess. Okay, fine. Then you can have a treat.
I do enjoy a treat.
Well, good. I like giving them.
Hold up. Wait, what is it?
Desi is like, trying to control herself.
Wait, hold up. And her little cheeks will get pink at saying that. And she'll pull out from behind her. It's a pretty large, like you can wrap your arms around it, little pink rabbit with little like big blue eyes on it. And the ears kind of flop over. And it's got very like chonky little appendages. It's really cute. Very minimal, like if anyone has seen like or on High School Host Club, what Honey carries around.
Oh,
That big bunny, like that kind of energy.
Usa-chan.
Yeah, like Usa-chan. That's the bunny, but it's like that kind of style of bunny, pink, and the eyes are blue.
You see, is it big like that too?
Yeah, it's big like that too. And she's just she like brings it around.
This is for when you don't want to talk to me about stuff, but you need emotional support.
You can see her face softens because this is not the first time you've given her a stuffed animal, and you know she keeps the other one on her bed. She just takes it. It's It's very cute. And she like hugs it, and I love it.
She's not gonna say this, but when you hug it, she definitely sprayed her perfume on that.
I noticed that immediately because I'm very familiar.
You're trying to be sneaky.
I try not to let it show that I'm just like, oh.
Nice. Nice.
She just kind of like, she was just kind of holding it.
Do you have a name? Picked out?
You're gonna laugh.
No, I won't. You're not funny.
Oh, I'm not, am I?
No.
Okay.
You're
well-
other things, but not funny.
Well, it does look an awful lot like you. Maybe I'll call it Angel.
Sorry. Had to get out. That was my gay screams.
I think you muted yourself in time because it did not get picked up.
No, it was that high. Her face is as pink as her hair.
I mean, you gave me a rabbit that looks like you and you sprayed your perfume on it. She just kind of pats you on the head.
She knows! Abort! Abort! She knows! Folks, she knows! I gotta run! She just looks at you with that dead look in her eyes like, oh no.
She
I've
literally
been
just pats your
found
head.
Okay, well,
Can I get some head pats in chat, you guys?
Can we get some head pats? Can we get a little head pat emoji? Can I get a little head pat emoji, guys? Fumes. Literally, we can describe this in anime tropes because this is an anime. Just the fucking like soul leaving the body is right now. Just dying.
I don't understand you.
She just kind of tilts her head. She realizes she made a mistake.
She does this just like a.
I'm sorry. I was kidding. I'll call it Pinky or something. I don't know. It was a joke.
No. Angel.
Because you said I wasn't funny, so I went for the shocking thing, I guess.
Why does this woman do this to me? I suffer every day. You know what? Why shouldn't I? Me every time I'm about to do a thing. After all, why shouldn't I? She will just look at you. And she's doing a look like she's about to act. You know what? Honestly, maybe Desi has seen this look before.
Oh, I'm sure she has.
It's a determined look. It's like a something's about to be said look.
She just kind of holds her hands up, like Bunny still tucked under one arm. I'm sorry. I clearly stepped over the line here. It's fine. It was a joke, really.
Well, your jokes aren't funny.
Well, that's no different from what you already said, so. You said I'm not funny, so clearly it was a bad joke.
No, because your other things.
She just kind of clams up a little bit and turns a little bit red, like.
You don't need to be funny because you're.
Her.
You.
Does the little.
Why don't you just get it? Why are you so smart but so stupid? It's so obvious I like you.
And she will storm off after saying that. She is flustered.
She, like, as you storm off, she, like, starts to reach, but she stops herself.
No.
And she like kind of stands there. Like I feel like Ava's left camera.
Yes.
And Desi is standing there like little steam like just kind of puff 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 out of her ears. Like, oh fuck, what do I do? I can't believe I slipped like that. Oh no, this is terrible. But she said the words. Oh god, this is the worst thing that could have ever happened.
This is the spiral.
So she's like full on swirly eyes, like fuck, what do I do? And she just kind of panics, and I'm gonna roll a die. Motherfucker. The one time I roll a 6 today. Or second time, I guess, maybe. Did I roll a 6 earlier? I don't know.
Oh, we're about to get...
She follows after you. Did you close your door?
Yeah. Not loud, she didn't slam it, but she definitely did a little stomp, 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 stomp.
She kind of gently knocks on the door.
She immediately... You barely get through the knock before it's like,
Yes,
cracked.
she was waiting.
Yeah, she was
Typical.
waiting.
This is so typical.
She does a little... You see one of her eyes.
When you open, like, face level with where you are, you see Bunny.
She looks up at you. Then
She just
down to the
kinda-
bunny.
She just kind of smiles. Hey,
Who's there?
don't make me do this. Don't make me voice the bunny. Come on.
Who's there?
Desi and Angel is here.
Well, Angel can come in, not Desi.
Oh, okay. And she'll just kind of shove the bunny like closer to the door.
I'll crack it open a little bit more.
She holds out the rabbit.
For me to take it?
Mhm.
I'll take it.
You can see in Desi's face, like, she feels bad. You can see, like, the conflict all over her face.
Getting rejected!
No, you can see the conflict, like, all over her face. Like, you can tell it's obvious.
She is doing a look.
Well,
This is how bad things happen, you know.
She looks confused.
You don't know this, but we've been here before.
She just narrows eyes.
She's got tears in her eyes. We've been here before.
what do you mean?
I can't do this, Eva. It's not because I don't want to. I can't. And she will very slowly hand you the bunny and step back.
How's school been since I left?
Not the flash.
Same shit, different day.
Yeah.
Dogged.
What are you reading nowadays?
She like reaches over to her bag, which she's probably like put on a shelf or something, and pulls out like this fiction novel about time travel.
Time travel, interesting.
Yeah, it's like they have multiple lives and they keep finding each other in every life, and it's kind of romantic but also kind of sad.
So it's a love story.
I guess so. Doesn't really feel like it though.
Well, does it have a good ending? Do they end up together?
Maybe you'll have to read it yourself. If you want to borrow it, let me know.
I'll take you up on that, maybe.
And I think that is a great place to end today's episode.
We'll never get to karaoke. You guys
We'll
just
never-
don't show up.
We'll never
You
do
guys just don't
karaoke.
show up. You
We will
guys just
do
don't show up.
karaoke
and-
at the start of next session, as I believe that is all the
Yes!
downtime activities. And then you all have a mission you get to decide to do. So you should think about that between
The mission is
sessions.
karaoke.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. We also have Heart of the Pack again on Friday. Friday, right?
Yes, Friday.
Yes. So don't miss that. It is GM'd by Miss Magitek and starring many of the people that you are used to seeing on this channel. Why do I always do this? And please join our Discord, discord.gg/magirpg. That is where you can find out all of our games that are going on. And we have a lot of games in the works. Nothing that is announced yet or ready to be announced yet. But there should actually be 3 or 4 games that are getting announced very shortly. So we've got a lot cooking over here. And if you want to find out what those are, please join our Discord and you will be amongst the first to know. For those of you like Minky and Holly who like Easter eggs, if you have paid attention to the stuff that the cast is into and has talked about, you can guess a few of them already. But I'll let you guys try to decipher that and go down deep down the rabbit hole. Thank you for all of the wonderful tips. If ever you want a tip, it goes towards getting more art on the channel. But until then, this has been your daily or weekly dose of gay sadness. We'll be back for more next week. Please join us again on Tuesday for more Eclipsed Hearts. That is all. See you next time, friends.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Gay said.
Alright, our wings wouldn't fly, it's alright. If we are crashing down again, pieces of love, it's alright. Scattered in mud, it's alright. You're giving me a lie again. And tell me what you want this time.